Hello everyone, AmyR here with Prairie Paper and Ink, and I'm really excited to share this project with you guys. This was really fun to make. So I'm using the Fawn Scalloped Treat Box die, and I've die cut 6 of these from some of their BOOVILLE 12x12 Petite patterned paper. So I've done 2 in orange, 2 in purple, and 2 in green. And now I'm lining up this rectangle die onto one of the orange pieces. This is going to die cut a window or like an opening onto the inside, because there's also this little window die. So I held those into place with some washi tape, and I was able to run 2 through at the same time. And before I remove those dies from the orange, I'm actually just going to line up that green piece as well and then run that through. So I don't have to fiddle with, lining up those dies on all 3 pieces. It just was simple. So now I'm going to remove those dies, and now I have openings to the insides of these treat boxes. So I've actually never made these treat boxes before. This is my first go at it. After I was done, not including the time die cutting, to put these together and decorate them with these little haunted house elements, it took about 10 minutes for my first one. Really simple, super fun. It was fun to play with. So first I went along the die cuts as well as scores all the fold lines. So I folded on all of the fold lines first. That just makes it easier in the end to assemble. Plus it's easier to see when I'm lining things up. So I folded everything for both pieces here. And now I can get to adhering all of the different little elements. So I have the Scalloped Treat Box Haunted House add-on die set. And that's what I use to cut that opening for the door and for the window. And I'm going to back that with some vellum. So I just cut vellum to larger than that. And I'm going to use my Xyron Mega Runner. And the Mega Runner normally does a 1/2 inch wide of adhesive, which is too wide for this. But you can get a 1/4 inch refill. And just FYI, these plastic cartridge refills, they're all recyclable. I took a look at them the other day, and they have the recycling symbols and everything on them. So that's what I've been doing, is when I use one up, I take it apart and toss all the pieces into my recycling bin. So I'm using the little 1/4 inch refill for this, so I just applied adhesive all the way around the window and the door, and then I'm going to press that vellum onto it. You're not going to see it unless you open the box and really take a look on the inside, but even then it doesn't bother me. So I got that into place, and then for all these other elements, I die cut a whole bunch of just scraps of cardstock. That's one thing I really love about little dies like this, is you can just use up so many scraps, which is exactly what I did. And the little door in this set, it die cuts the frame and then 3 sides of the door, and then it scores the one side, so you can actually have the door open like so, which is super cute. So I just applied really tiny little dabs of my Tonic Nuvo adhesive just around the door frame, adhered that over the opening, and then applied adhesive onto the window frame and pressed that into place. And then the little spooky tree I had die cut from some dark gray cardstock. Same thing, just tiny little dabs of adhesive, because I don't need too much to adhere all of this together. And I find it's easier to adhere all of these elements before actually putting the box together. Because, you can lay everything out flat and you're not fiddling around and trying to press things down, etc. So there was a little die cut spooky cat, so I decided to adhere that onto the side. And then I grabbed the other piece, and on the other side I'm going to adhere these 2 little die cut bats. So get those into place. And then the little ghost, I decided to die cut twice. I have one that's going to be peeking out from the door here. So I'm going to apply some adhesive and press that into place. And then I had a feeling I was going to end up using a second one, just because they're so cute. Plus I liked the pop of white with, all the color going on. There's, all the black frames. I just wanted to add something a little extra. And then the roof top for this set, it die cuts this roof that has a score line on the bottom that you can fold down so that it fits perfectly on the top of this little scallop box. And then it die cuts down the center for the little shingles. I just love it. It's so cute. And of course it's sized perfectly to fit. So I folded on the score line, and then I added a couple strips of the Xyron adhesive, and I'm going to press that onto my little roof line. All of these I did just the one side. You could die cut the roof twice and do both sides, add elements to the back. I didn't bother. 1, because I just didn't see the point, and 2, I didn't have the time. And because the way they're going to sit, it's not going to matter. But you totally could and have both sides completely decorated, and they just look so cute. So then to adhere these as the box, I applied adhesive just to the bottom of the one. So I chose the one with all the decorations. So I applied my Xyron adhesive, and then I'm going to flip this over, and I'm applying adhesive to just these 4 side flaps here. So just making sure that there is adhesive on all of those. And then I can press these into place and that assembles my little scallop treat box. Like I said, this is so easy to put together. It creates the cutest little box. I rarely make 3D anything. I stick mostly to cards. But when I make things like this, I have so much fun and the end result is so cute and I just love it. I wish I should have pulled these out weeks ago. But anyway, I'm doing it now. That's all that matters. So I got this all adhered, and then I've got my second little die cut ghost here that I need to adhere. So I ended up deciding to adhere it to the top of the box, just making sure that it doesn't get in the way of the little flap there. So I'm going to add a little dab of that adhesive, and then I'm going to press that into place, and that finishes it off. Super cute. You could fill these with little like mini chocolate bars, little Halloween candies, all that sort of thing. I totally intended to make these like luminaries and light up from the inside because I thought that would be so much fun, and I thought my kids would get such a kick out of these. Like, they can be just little Halloween decorations. So I put together all my boxes. I just kept them all the same, kept everything simple. And I discovered that these little LED tea lights, 2 will fit in one box. So I have these little Darice LED tea lights. You definitely want them to be LED. You don't want to use real ones. You will burn your box down as well as your entire house. So these LED ones are perfect. So 2 will fit in here. What also works is strings of LED lights. My sets are fairly large. I will link to some little Prima ones that are much smaller, and you can fit the whole little mechanism with the string inside the box. These are quite big. They light up nicely, but then you have to hide the battery packs, which is kind of annoying. So like I said, I'll have a link to another better option in the description box below the video, as well as on my blog. So yeah, these turned out so cute. And yeah, my kids have already laid claim on them. My oldest saw these and they can't wait to set them up in their room. They think they're so adorable. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick, fun little Halloween video. I made sure to kind of close the blinds so you guys could see the lights a little bit better. And like I said, I will have links below the video to my blog post. I will have links to all the supplies used, so you can check that out in the description box below the video, as well as on my blog. Thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing and thumbs upping and commenting on my videos. I really appreciate it. And I will see you all very soon in the next one. Bye.